The best on Joy 99.7 FM.
You judge me like say you be holy past. I did love my life, get my peace of mind. Better try survive. We all be sinners, my body no.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
I did deliver. I pass it doctor. No, I be like Terminator. I did deliver. I pass it doctor. No, I be like Terminator. I did deliver. I pass it doctor. No, I be like Terminator. I did deliver.
Right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And you may have realized that in the month of May, we've been on a campaign that's a rage against illicit drug trafficking and abuse. And we've been joined over the past, a few weeks by His Royal Majesty Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi Hinetu, who is Paramount King of the Igbo people, Ghana, and Ambassador for Rage Against Illicit Drug Trafficking and Abuse, as well as Reverend Tony White, who is Project Director of the Rage Against Illicit Drug Trafficking and Abuse campaign under the Izebo Ghana Foundation. Good morning, Your Majesty, and good morning, Reverend. Hope you're doing very well.
Yes, my brother, good morning. Happy New Week.
Great. We're doing very well too. We'll get into the conversation shortly because I know that there's a war coming up. You tell us more about how the whole campaign is going. But first, I have a question for you. So what is exciting, delicious, creamy, and enriched with vitamins, minerals, and has the goodness of cocoa all at the same time? Well, I'm sure you know what it is. It's the brand new Niche Chocolate drink made with Ghana's finest wholesome cocoa. Niche Chocolate is full of delicious goodness, and Niche Chocolate drink comes in 250 ml bottle and 180 ml Tetra Pak so that you can enjoy it big or small. It's great for all members of the family. Visit a shop near you to get yours, and I know that you would love it. Niche Taste of Ghana, available nationwide in malls, Melcom, ShopRite, Petromats. For wholesale, contact 0244-824216 or 0244-371818. Look, what do you prefer? Business, Infinite, Adishi, or Classic? The fantastic 4 Republic Bank Visa credit cards will take you beyond Easter. Enjoy great discounts from our partner merchants, cashback rewards, global concierge services, access to over 1 million ATMs worldwide on the regular, and a 2-day staycation at Aqua Safari, and loads of other prizes await you in the Republic Bank Tap for Easter and Beyond credit card promo. Use your Republic Bank Visa credit cards for all payments. Live the soft life, we got you. New card holders are welcome. Promo ends on the 5th of June 2023, and this promo is regulated by the National Lottery Authority on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Republic Bank, we're the one for you. Now, I know it's that time of the day to order some tasty grilled chicken with fried rice. Now, the best of its kind, enjoy the smell of carefully selected fresh ingredients. Feel the love in every bite of excellently savored and sizzled food. If you're working in Accra or Tema, call Lunch Avenue on 0558 502 206 to order some fresh, home-cooked and nutritious meals. Lunch Avenue, tasty, yummy, and healthy. So I started by telling you of, how in the month of May we've been having a conversation about, illicit drug trafficking and abuse because the Izebo Ghana Foundation has been campaigning. They've launched a campaign against it. And this morning we're joined by His Royal Majesty Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi Hinetu, who is Paramount King of the Igbo people, Ghana, and the Ambassador for Rage Against Illicit Drug Trafficking and Abuse, and Reverend Tony White, who is Project Director of the Rage Against Illicit Drug Trafficking and Abuse under the Izebo Ghana Foundation. Good morning once again, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, my brother.
So I know this is the 3rd episode of your campaign against drug trafficking and abuse, and the last time we put out this number, 0271844958. As the number that people can call, and also the email address, that's raidtgh@gmail.com. So far, are you encouraged to continue per the response you're getting from the public?
Yes, I'm encouraged with that. A lot of people are calling, and so far so good. We've getting in touch with people that are ready for them to change from, being drug abusers, and before the end of the week, we'll be sending in about 18 people to different homes for the rehab. And a lot of people are calling every day. The people are calling, so we're encouraged, and people are also looking, more forward to see what they can get from us. So the phone call is coming.
Interesting. I mean, if you don't mind, can you tell me how many people have contacted you so far, and how are you assuring the abusers and traffickers that their communications with you is secret and that you don't want them arrested?
A lot of people have called, and I'm assuring them their secret is between us and them. For the Bible says, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar and give God what belongs to God. Because for somebody to come up calling you that, hey, my brother, I want to get out of this cancer. I need a cure. I need a healing. So it should be between the person and ourselves. So I don't need to let people know, because a lot of people don't even want to be before your camera, even to tell you that they want to help or they want to change. So your security and your secret between us is secured 100%. Nobody gonna know that you call us. Nobody gonna know that you are changing from this bad attitude, because we assure you to make sure we change your life for you. We need you. The world need you. You are important to the world. So if you are communicating us, be rest assured that nobody will know that you are communicating us, but rather you become somebody good for your family and the entire world tomorrow.
So let me put out the number again. Now that people are getting in touch with you, it's important we encourage others to also get in touch. So it's 0271 844 958. Please write it down. 0271 844 958, or the email address raidtgh@gmail.com. Now, I understand that as part of the rage against illicit drug trafficking and abuse, His Royal Majesty, yourself and some dignitaries and sub-chiefs are embarking on a walk this Saturday. Can you confirm this with the details, and how can everyone participate, and what you intend to achieve on this walk?
Saturday, I'm expecting to see you on this awareness walk. I also call it a health walk at the same time, because working for this distance also a healthy thing for yourself and myself. So all my sub-kings gonna be on board with me. A lot of Nigerian dignitaries, a lot of Ghanaian dignitaries, both young and old, will be on board, will be on the road with me to hit the road for it. And also Miss Ed Ghana and other Miss Ed from India, from Nigeria, about 5 countries are also coming. Some are in already in Ghana, and some are coming in today. So dignitaries are going to work with me on the road on that Saturday. And the time, we're going to assemble there at the Panwine Junction by 6 o'clock. They will take off from there 7 o'clock and end up the program at Ewak Stadium. So come, let us work together. Come, religious leaders. Come, individuals. Come, parents. Come, the youths. Let's work together. Let's create awareness. Let's talk to the people, and for them to know that we need them all for we to make a change.
Now, let me just get some clarification. So the walk is on the 27th of May.
Yes.
And where is it starting?
We're starting at Panwine Junction.
Yeah, there's a church around the Panwine Junction. It's called the Nativity Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
That's where we gather. And for those who are bringing their cars, it's a safe place to park your car also. So we start from the Nativity Presbyterian Church, and then we walk through Panwine Junction to the Elwak Sports Stadium. I also want to use this opportunity to say many of you have called. The reason why we have not gotten back to you is that this foundation does evaluation. People take advantage of the fact that His Majesty has put on a number, and they call, maybe trying to take advantage of what the campaign is about. I want to say strictly, this campaign is for rehabilitating drug peddlers, drug users, and drug traffickers who genuinely wants to be rehabilitated. We are not giving people money just for the sake of it. There's a process of evaluating whether what you are telling us is the truth, or you just want to key into this and then take advantage of this project. So that is why we have not called some of you. We are doing due diligence to be sure that you are what you claim to be.
Talking about due diligence and all, how can we checkmate drug traffickers when most people behind have money and very powerful?
Most people behind, well, you see, it's a process, like we say. Rome was not built in a day. This is why we are creating awareness. There might be somebody who thinks that he's hiding, but one little thing might be able to expose him. Many parents have called to say, I just found out that my son is abusing drugs. They didn't know. I mean, they live in the same house with this son of theirs, but from what we say, they're able to check and say, oh, okay, the signs are there. And then they probably go into their rooms and discover symptoms of this. So, yes, there might be powerful individuals. Yes, there might be people who are hiding. But we know that we will achieve results because it's an awareness we are creating. We are, most importantly, please understand that we are educating people to understand that how to checkmate this, how to see that somebody is abusing drug, or somebody is a peddler, or somebody is a sponsor, which is like a trafficker. So yes, there might be, like every other, vice. Every other vice has probably some people behind it, but I think that we believe that we will achieve results.
And no matter how powerful you are, nobody's bigger than government. Okay? If government of our continent, the government of Ghana, Nigeria, African continent, really want to fish out the powerful men, the powerful individual behind drug trafficking, it's very easy for government to get that done. But what we are now saying here is stop it. It's not the best. Stop it. That cannot help. Stop it. You are destroying the nation. Stop it. You are destroying Africa. But if you are involved in trafficking and you want to change, come, let's sit down, discuss. We can help you to establish business.
Great. And talking about, let me get back to you, Reverend White.
Yes.
Talking about, drug traffickers, are they easy to identify? How do you identify them?
This is why this campaign is going on. A criminal doesn't have a criminal tag on his forehead. But we're doing this campaign because there's somebody who probably knows that somebody is doing this. And we're like, okay, I need to expose this person because he's the one who has brought me into this lifestyle. So they're not easy to identify. Nobody carries a badge saying, oh, this is what I do. But also, and nobody carries a badge to say, I am a criminal. But one thing will lead to another thing. This is why we've started a campaign. We are not. Let's use the word. We're not drug authorities. We're not drug authorities, but we are just saying that this is bad. This is the role we are playing. However, like His Majesty said, the government agencies, I'm sure they have the training and the capacity to identify these people.
Exactly.
If there is, if more energy is put into this, if more people are put on consultative levels to say, okay, this is how it is. If Pablo Escobar was able to be arrested and exposed, then I think that any drug trafficker or baron or whatever can be exposed, can be identified.
So, Your Royal Majesty, now, before I guess, let me just put the number out again so that our listeners can actually get in touch.
Okay.
0271 844 958. 0271 844 958. That's the number you can reach the campaign on. But Your Majesty, you have a lot of influence in society. So what are your plans to deal with people in your community if they're caught in drug trafficking and abuse?
I've been telling them over the years, even before I started this campaign, if you are caught in drug trafficking, the government must jail you. And I will support the government to jail you because you are destroying the nation. So if you're a Nigerian, whether you're a Ghanaian, wherever at all you are coming from, and you are involved in drug trafficking and government arrest you, authority arrest you, I will be part of those that will support the government. I will encourage the government to jail you. So it's better you don't get yourself fixed into this. It's not the best.
But if that trafficker, for instance, wants to quit because of your campaign, what are you going to offer that person so that that person doesn't go back to the crime?
Business. There are a lot of businesses I can offer to you, a lot of advice I can give you. Many at times, it does not necessarily mean to give somebody money. You might have money, but you don't know what to do with that money. But with business ideas, we can change your life. Do you know that 500 Ghana cedis can change somebody's life? How much is a bag of pure water? Now, think about how many profit in it. In these premises here, hundreds of people are working here, and it's not everybody here taking bottled water. I'm convinced on this. So what about those that are taking pure water? Go down to the market, go down to individuals. In every big man house, there's pure water behind the house. 500 Ghana cedis can change your life. You can start pure water business. In the next 6 months or 1 year, your life will change. Rubber bag is money. A lot of things you can do to make money. So if you want to change, if you want to get out of drug trafficking, if you want to get out of intake of drug, come to us. We'll be able to take you through advice, take you through business ideas, and also support you. If you don't have the money to invest, we can support you with business and change your life. That is an assurance.
Great. So let me find out also what motivated you to put so much resources into this campaign, and what kind of support do you seek in this campaign?
A lot of young ones are perishing. On Saturday, I was in Nima. I joined together with Afro Arab and one of the Nima mayor. We went to so many ghetto areas on Saturday. My brother, it and I saw. I cried seeing young people, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, and they are into drug. And these boys, you can see them that their life has changed negatively. And many of them also promise that they want to get out of it. They want our help. So not just only them. Like I said here some time ago, you see a lot of young people doing well before all of a sudden they are not, you can't see them with car anymore. You can't see their business going on. You can't see them around their family. They are taking drugs and their life just changed. So these things, and when they were okay, whenever you engage them in discussion, you can see that there is high level of intelligence on this young boy. There's high level of business idea discussions on this young boy. But all of a sudden, you can't see him talking that way. You can't see him, looking neat anymore. So if such boy is properly nurtured, I don't think that boy will go to that way. And he could also be a leader somewhere tomorrow. He could also be a blessing to somebody tomorrow. So we look at all these things and say, no, we need to start on this campaign so that religious leaders, parents, individuals, media will join us with this campaign so that these young people, these are family men, we get out of it. Sometimes you see a family man selling their television, selling their wife gold, selling their wife clothes, because after spending money, the next thing is to sell properties. Then they can't even afford school fees anymore. They cannot afford food for their family anymore because they are using those money to buy crack, to buy cocaine, to buy nicotine, and so many other things they can buy. So we need to stop this so that people will know they are responsible to their families and to the people around them. So these are things that motivated us.
I'll quickly share a testimony
Yes,
with you. There is a professor. I'm talking about a professor, well respected. His only son, educated, and then he's into drug. Only son, only child. Now he's into drug. 2 weeks ago, his wife ran to me, 3 a.m. He has been arrested. You see how sad he is, how he kills, how bitter the father now is, and say you are destroying the family name. Now the father has distanced himself from his son. But remember, this father will be crying inside of him that my only son that I have invested in, look at what he has amounted to. These are some of the motivations why we do this. So that professor these are the kind of people we are saying, join us in the campaign. Because this boy tomorrow might be like His Majesty said, might become violent and turn towards his father's properties. So these are some of the motivations, some of the testimonies that we hear that motivates us to move, with this campaign.
Great. So this is the number that you should call in case you need help or you know somebody who needs help. You can reach the campaign on 0271 844 958 0271 844 958 and the email raidtgh@gmail.com. So are there any other activities aside the 27th May walk that you want to embark on as part of your rage against illicit drug trafficking and abuse?
Yes, there are a lot of programs. First of all, since we started this program, anywhere I appear as an ambassador to this particular program, I make sure I announce this. I talk to people, and I'm not going to stop this till eternity. Then on August coming, we're also going to have a walk again. But apart from this, we're also encouraging church leaders, religious leaders, media like you and many other people for them to carry on this campaign. We cannot do it alone. So if we say we are doing, it's between you and I and the other person. So we cannot stop it. Anywhere we are, in the church, in mosque, anywhere we are, in a village meeting, in a town hall meeting, in wedding, anywhere we are, we'll keep talking about this, because the campaign of ours at any given time might change life of many at that time. So we cannot stop. This is not the last time. The work is not the last time. We'll keep doing it.
Well, thank you very, very much, Your Majesty. Anything you want to say finally, Reverend?
Well, I want to say, to buttress what His Majesty have said, this Saturday, 27th of May, join us at the Palm Wine Junction. Let's carry on this campaign, this awareness campaign, to educate, to sensitize, to also be available to counsel. We are trying to bring some reformed drug users to come and speak, young people, to speak to other young people,
Okay.
to tell them about the disadvantage of getting into drugs, especially now the recreational and the synthetic drugs that are available now.
Thank you very much, Reverend Tony White, who's Project Director of the Rage Against Illicit Drug Trafficking and Abuse under the Isabel Ghana Foundation, and also to you, His Royal Majesty, King Chukwudi Enetu, who is Paramount King of the Igbo people, Ghana, and Ambassador for the Rage Against Illicit Drug Trafficking. Thank you very, very much for joining us.